Hello viewers, you are highly welcome. Let's see how we are going to solve this beautiful Olympiad and exponential equation. So please, we're going to have root 10 plus 3 to power of x plus root 10 minus 3 to power x equals 38. So what are we going to do? So now look at what we have inside the parentheses here. You can see that we can actually bring out the relationship. So now you know that when you have these two together, multiplying each other like this, root 10 minus 3. So that will take our mind to difference of two squares, right? So which is that this root 10 squared minus what 3 squared, that's what we are going to have. So if we try to multiply this and this together, this is what we are going to have, that is difference of 2 squared. So this is going to be this, we cancel this, we have 10 minus this, we cancel 3 squared is 9, we have this, so therefore 10 minus 9 we have 1, right? So that's the relationship, that's root 10 plus 3 root 10 minus 3, so give us what? Give us 1. So let's write this equation. Let's say equation star. So now from there, from this relationship, let me make because I want to write any of this in terms of another, and that is the reason why I'm writing this. So now from here I have root 10 minus 3, so I want to do away with the negative value. So therefore from here I'm going to make root 10 the Sawyer formula. So making root 10 the Sawyer formula, root 10 minus 3, root 10 minus 3, the Sawyer formula is going to be dividing through by root 10 plus 3. We're going to have 1 over root 10 plus 3. So let's call this equation star. We are going to plug in this star into what? Into the main given problem. So that is, anywhere we say root 10 minus 3, we're going to replace it with 1 over root 10 plus 3. So we have root 10 plus 3 to the power of x plus, so we're going to have 1 over root 10 plus 3 to the power of x equals 38, right? So we move on. You know that if I want to write this in or distribute this power over 1 and this, you know that 1 to the power of n will definitely give us 1, so take note of that. So if you have 1 to the power of x, now we're going to have 1. So therefore I can write this as root 10 plus 3 all to the power of x plus 1 to the power of x, we have 1. Then we have root 10 plus 3 then to the power of x equals what? Equals 38. Are you following? So now from there, so the next thing we are going to do is that we should let y equals root 10 plus 3 all to the power of x. So we should that anywhere we see root 10 plus 3 to the power of x, we replace by y. So this is going to be y plus 1 over y, right? Then equals 38 because of this fraction here. So let's make it linear by clearing dy. So now we multiply y to the both side of the equation. This is going to be y squared plus 1 equals 38 y. So what I did is I multiply everything by what? By y. So when you do this times this, you're going to have this y, we cancel this y here, then y times 38, you have this. So which implies that y squared minus 38y then plus 1 equals what? Equals 0. Are you following? So now from there, this is quadratic equation now. Okay, in terms of what? In terms of y. So now we are going to see how to solve for the value of y here, but it's not factorizable. So what we are going to do is we are going to use a quadratic formula. So now from here, so we know that the coefficient of y square is here is what? Is 1. The coefficient of which is b is going to be minus 38, while the constant term, that is c, is going to be 1. So using the quadratic formula, y is going to be minus b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So now from there we have y equals, so b is what, minus 38. The minus, we cancel the minus, we have 38 plus or minus. Then here b squared is 30 minus 38, and since we are having square, let me write it minus 38 all squared minus 4 times a is 1, then c is 1, all divided by 2 times what, 2 times 1, right? Moving on, we have y equals 38 plus or minus 38 squared is going to give us 1444, then minus 4 all divided by 2. So we're going to have what? We're going to have y equals, then 38 plus or minus, we're going to have 38 plus or minus 1440. When you take away 4 from here, then you have this divided by 2. So we know that we can have this to be 38 plus or minus, so this can be like 144 multiplied by root 10. So when you multiply this and this together, we're going to have 1440, and we know that root 144 is 12. We're going to have y equals 38 plus or minus 12 root 10 divided by 2. Are you following? So moving on, we're going to have this to be y equals 38 plus 38 divided by 2 plus or minus 12 root 10 divided by 2. So we're going to have y equals 38 divided by 2 will give us 19 plus or minus 6 root 10, right? So we are going to be having two solutions here because of plus and minus. So we have y equals 19 plus 6 root 10, and also we have y equals 19 minus 6 root 10. So let's look at this one after the other, right? So now what are we going to do here? So what we are going to do here is that we're going to do some manipulations, right? You know that y here, if you remember from the beginning, so we've said y to be this, that is root 10 plus 3 root x. So therefore we are going to write it. We have y to be y root 10, y equals root 10 plus what, plus 3 all to the power of x, right? So recall, so we're going to have root 10 plus 3 all to the power of x, then equals, here I'm going to write this 19 as 10 plus 9, right? Plus I will write this 6 as 2 times 3 root 10. Now the 10 can be written as well as root 10 because I want to write it in terms of root 10 plus 3 inside the parentheses. That's why I'm bringing all of these manipulations. So this is going to be 9 is going to be 3 squared plus this is going to be 2 times 3. We're going to have, okay, this is going to be 2 into bracket 3 root 10. So now by mere looking, you can see that this is taking charge of, let's say, of a perfect square quadratic. That is, you recall, if you have a plus b all squared, you know that this is going to be a squared, right? This will be a squared plus b squared, then plus 2 times ab. So now according to this place, now this root 10 is like my a, 3 is like my b, and I have 2 here, which is a constant. A is 3 and what, and b is root b. So therefore we can sort, we can say that this is what, this one is root 10 plus 3 to the power of x, which is equals, everything here is same thing as root 10 plus 3 all squared, right? So now from there you can see we have root 10 plus 3 here. This and this are the same thing, so we can conclude that x equals 2 for the fact that the bases are the same. So we have the first one, that is x1 equals 2. So now let's look at the second solution, right? So the second solution is going to be like, from this second solution, so is going to be like before what we did earlier, that is y equals what, y equals you know that y is equals to root 10, right, plus 3 to the power of x. That's what we have. So therefore we can have, from here now we can have root 10 plus 3 to the power of x, okay, now equals, so now bringing this 19 minus 6 root 10. So it's the same thing with what we have here. Are you getting that? It's the same thing with what we have here. The only difference is that this is minus and this is plus here. So therefore this one, according to what we did, if you follow the same trend, so it's just that this one is just going to be according to what we did there. We don't need to repeat it. So this is going to be root 10, right, minus 3. It's just the minus all squared, root 10 plus 3 to the power of x. So it's just this square, the minus that will what, that will change, right? So but look at this, you can see that the bases are not the same here. So we need to recall from the beginning. You can see that from this star we said root 10 minus 3 to be this. So we are going to replace root 10 minus 3 to be 1 over root 10 plus 3. So this is going to be like root 10 plus 3 to the power of x is going to be 1 over root 10 plus 3, then to the power of what, to the power of 2. So now from here we can rewrite this 1 over s can be s to the power minus 1, if you recall. So this is going to be root 10 plus 3 all to the power of x equals root 10 plus 3 to the power of minus 1. Sorry, we have 2 here to the power of minus 2. So therefore we have this and this the same thing, so which shows that the powers are the same. We have s to be minus 2. So we have x equals minus 2, that's the x1, and we have the x2 to be minus 2. So these are the two possible solutions for this particular problem, right? So you can actually guess for the solution right from the beginning, but to see how we can solve this problem without guessing or looking for obvious solution, so that is why we do this. So thank you so much for watching. Kindly share this to your colleagues so that you can benefit from this. Thank you. Bye bye.